Hello everyone. Today we will be learning about Introduction to Nucleic Acid in Biochemistry subject. Johann Friedrich Miesner in 1869 discovered DNA. Avery, McLeod and McCary in 1944 demonstrated that DNA is the one which will have the genetic information. Here in this diagram we are having DNA which undergoes transcription to form RNA. RNA further undergoes translation to form proteins. This is called as the central dogma of life. Here we have a diagram of a DNA. So it is an example of a nucleic acid. So these nucleic acids are made up of polymers of nucleotides. Let's see what is this nucleic acid. So usually a nitrogenous base along with a pentose sugar moiety is called as a nucleoside. To this, if a phosphate moiety is attached, we call this as a nucleotide. So here we are having nitrogenous bases which include pyrimidine and purine. So pyrimidine is a single ring moiety while purine is bicyclic. The numbering in case of pyrimidine is clockwise while in case of purine it is in anti-clockwise direction. The examples of pyrimidine include cytosine represented by C, uracil which is U, thymine which is T, and it is seen that uracil is found in RNA while thymine is found in DNA. Purine include adenine and guanine. Hence, in case of DNA, we have cytosine, thymine, adenine, guanine, while in case of RNA, cytosine, uracil, adenine and guanine is present. The second component of the nucleic acid is the sugars. Here there are two types of sugars, the ribose and the deoxyribose. Ribose is present in RNA and the deoxyribose is present in DNA. The only difference between a ribose and the deoxyribose is here in case of ribose the OH group is present on the second carbon atom while there is no OH group on the second carbon atom of this pentose sugar group. Now to the fifth carbon atom of this ribose group a phosphate is present. Similarly, at the fifth carbon atom of the deoxyribose a phosphate group is present. This phosphate group is involved in providing the negative charge to the DNA. Nomenclature of the nucleotides and the nucleosides. If adenine is the nitrogenous base which is present, here we represent it as uppercase A, that is capital A. So if that is present in a nucleoside, that is a ribose sugar is present, and to that ribose we are having an adenine. Together they are named as adenosine. While if there is a phosphate group present, then it forms a nucleotide. We call it as adenosine 5' monophosphate or adenylate. Your 5' comes from the attachment of a phosphate group to the fifth carbon atom of the ribose sugar. This entirely is represented by capital AMP, where A stands for adenosine, MP stands for monophosphate. So this is similarly followed in case of guanine, cytosine and uracil. Here if the pentose sugar is the deoxyribose, so the deoxyribose group plus adenine nitrogenous base is together called as deoxyadenosine, and to this if a phosphate group is attached at the fifth carbon atom of this deoxyribose group, we call it as deoxyadenosine 5' monophosphate or deoxyadenylate. It is abbreviated as DAMP, where the D alphabet is in the lower case. Similarly, it would be applicable for guanine, cytosine and thymine if they are attached to the deoxyribose group, and if They are attached to the deoxyribose group along with a phosphate group.
So we have covered about the components of the nucleic acid which involve a nitrogenous base. What are the different types of nitrogenous bases? Next is the pentose sugar, the two types of sugars, deoxyribose and ribose, and the attachment of phosphate group. In the next video, we will be learning about the structure of the DNA. Thank you.